Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, the Cougars visiting team, the University of Cincinnati-Clermont. The Cougars, welcome to Johnson Gym. The starting lineup for the Cougars tonight, wearing number 4, Jack England. Wearing number 5, Ben Summer. Wearing number 14 for the Cougars, Jamie Carson. Wearing number 21 in the starting lineup for the Cougars, Tommy Bateman. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Cougars, number 23, Chris Brown Johnson. The head coach of the Cougars is Steve Ellis. Let's hear it now for your three-time USBA national champion and Blues Cardinals. At guard, wearing number 35, Nick Chamba. Also at guard, wearing number 3, Charles Jones. At forward, number 15, Brian Also at forward, number 25, Nick Patrick. And the man in the middle, number 2, the center, Jeremiah the head coach of the Cardinals, Michael
And we're ready to go. Second game tonight. The Cardinals taking on the Cougars from the University of Cincinnati-Clermont, and the jump ball scrambled around for, and the Cougars win the tip. And now stolen away, and we got a quick foul and a nice steal by number 35 out there. That's Nate Chamba, and a quick foul on the Cougars. So we're underway here from Johnson Gym. Cardinals get the ball on the side. First team foul on the Cougars. It's Josiah Charles now to bring it up. Got banged up in the last game. Had a little cut on the chin, but he seems to be okay tonight. Charles with the ball now, trying to drive to the right. Gets it to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick now looking down the lane, trying to back behind the back pass. Oh, got it back on the steal. He tried to get it to Forrest on the behind the back pass. Ball got knocked away, but he picked it up and scored. Good intuition and hustle by Joshua Fitzpatrick, who scores the first bucket of the night. The Cardinals out to a 2-0 lead. Now the Cougars with the ball, looking to do something with it. On the left side, a shot by Bingaman, no good. And the rebound by Fitzpatrick, and the Cardinals get it back. All right, second possession for the Cardinals. First minute of the ball game here in the first minute of the first half over. Cardinals up 2-0. At top of the key now, the Cardinals with the ball. Fitzpatrick on the left playing catch with number 35, Chumba. Chumba top the key. Chumba looking for help, gets it to Ryan Forrest, back outside to Chumba. Chumba with 4 on the shot clock. They get it to Josiah Childs, partially blocked. No good. There's Jeremiah Irby with the bucket on the offensive board and put back for the Cardinals, who take the 4-0 lead over the Cougars here. Well, here we go. Back down the other way. The Cardinals start out with an inspiring 4 straight points. Cougars with the ball now. Shot by Engelman, no good. And the rebound goes to Fitzpatrick, who's collecting some rebounds early. Here's the pass quickly down to Forrest, who misses the shot. Cougars come back the other way now. Cougars with the ball. Here's a running shot in the lane, no good by number 5, Summer. And the rebound goes to Chumba. Back to Charles, and the Cardinals up 4-0. Have the ball. They have the basketball here. Charles that's Chumba now with the ball on the right. Back to Fitzpatrick, driving, dumping it into the right corner to Forrest for the bucket. Good shot by Ryan Forrest, and the Cardinals up 6-0 early here against Indiana University. Indiana. I'm all screwed up. It's the University of Cincinnati-Clermont, the Cougars. And there's a shot in the lane by the Cougars, and is good. Good bucket there by number 4, Engelman. And it's 6-2 Cardinals now. That breaks a 6-0 run by Andrews. It's Josiah Charles now with a timeline. Looks to the right now to Chumba. Chumba now with 17 on the shot clock. Chumba now looking for help. Gets it out to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick now resetting. 11 on the shot clock. Trying to drive into the lane. Gets cut off. Over to Charles for 3 on the left. In and out, no good. But there's Nate Chumba with the offensive board. Gets it back out to Irby. Jeremiah Irby. Back to Charles. 23 on the shot clock. Here's Irby. A turnaround shot from top the key. No good. And the ball knocked off of Fitzpatrick out of bounds. Cardinals turn it over. Cardinals 6 and the Cougars 2 early here at Johnson Gym. And game 2 tonight. The ladies already with a W tonight. Able to get past the Lady Cougars earlier in the evening on a gallant performance by rookie Jade Bouchard of the Lady Cardinals, who had 19 points and 24 rebounds in that game. The men's team now trying to equal the feat. There's a shot in the corner by the Cougars, no good by number 4, Engelman. Offensive rebound, though, 23, Brown Johnson, and a basket inside by number 4, Engelman. He has both of the 4 points for. He's got all the 4. He's got all 4 points, I'm trying to say, for the Cougars. All right, getting a little ahead of myself in my excitement. Here's Jeremiah Irby in the corner, dumps it back out. Fitzpatrick with the shot, the wild shot off the window. And, well, Fitzpatrick gets back and steals the ball. That's what you do when you miss a shot. You get back and hustle and get the steal. And now the ball knocked out of bounds by the Cougars. So the Cardinals will get the ball on the side with most of the shot clock still remaining. 29 on the shot clock, and it's 6-4 right now. Cardinals in the lead, a 6-0 run by the Cardinals, and then now 4 straight by the Cougars. Here's a turnaround shot in the lane. Ryan Forrest with a 3-point play opportunity. Oh, they called an offensive foul. Well, he pushed off to get that bucket, so no basket. That's going to be a foul on Ryan Forrest. And the Cardinals turn it over. That means a chance for the Cougars here to tie the game. Well, Cougars a chance for the tie here. Top the key, number 14, Carson. Shot from the right corner, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Summer after the miss by Brown Johnson. Now inside shot, no good. Offensive board again by Engelman after the miss. And they tried to keep it alive, but he stepped on the line. So Cardinals get it back, but it looks like right now the Cougars controlling a little of that offensive. The Cardinals not controlling the boards. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the tough part. You got to get your rebounds. Here's Chumba with the shot right side for the Cardinals. Offensive rebound not to be. Number 23, Brown Johnson snagging the rebound for the Cougars. Shot up top. Nope, they're going to pass it down low. Give and go in the lane. Shot no good by Brown Johnson. Irby with the rebound. Over to Charles. Charles pushes it down for the Cardinals and gets it to Ryan Forrest, who tried to take the shot, but a nice defensive play. Jack Engelman called for the foul, however. Got a piece of the ball and a piece of the body there, so it's a foul. Into the ball game comes Armstrong for the Cardinals. Forrest will inbound. Ryan Forrest into Nate Chumba. Back out to Armstrong. Armstrong with the ball. Barry Armstrong in the ball game. The freshman guard with the ball on the left with 12 on the shot clock. Trying to get the pick from Irby. Inside to Chumba. Here's a shot by Chumba, good at the free throw line. And it's 8-4 Cardinals, who maintain their lead right now. Back the other way now come the Cougars. Cougars with the ball, 23 with it. That's Brown Johnson. Shot right side, no good by Engelman. Cardinals get the ball back. Here comes Armstrong the other way. Armstrong with the ball across the center line, looking for help. And we got a reach-in foul on number 23, Brown Johnson of the Cougars. Made his second, the second team foul on the Cougars as number 22, Hayes checks in for the Cougars. Yeah, first substitution for the Cougars tonight. It's Jimmy Hayes into the ball game. Where's into the ball game, number 22. Here Chumba now on the inbound pass from Forrest to the left. Fitzpatrick, inside pass from Forrest and Irby, and it's all stolen away by Engelman. And he gets a nice pass down court to number 5, Summer, for the bucket. Cardinals caught sleeping there, and it's 8-6. You got to seal that off. And now the Cardinal lead down to 2 here. Armstrong now over to Fitzpatrick. Back to across the center. Shot in the right corner by Forrest is good. Nice assist by Fitzpatrick, and it's 10-6 Cardinals as they deliver from the field there. Back the other way now come the Cougars. University of Cincinnati-Clermont. Backed up top, number 5, Summer. Left baseline, one-handed shot is good. Nice move by Summer. Ben Summer. And it's 10-8. These two teams playing back and forth right now. Exchanging buckets. Chumba with the ball now. Gets the ball from Armstrong. 20 on the shot clock. Fitzpatrick top the key. Swings it to Armstrong. Left baseline. Driving. Reverse layup and good. Beautiful move by the freshman Barry Armstrong for the bucket to make it 12-8. Right back the other way, though, come the Cougars. Driving with his 14, Carson misses the shot. Offensive rebound by the Cougars by Hayes. They dump it back out. They're going to reset. They get it to Engelman. Engelman in the lane, looking for help. Dumps it back. Three-pointer by Carson is good. And now it's 12-11, and these Cougars are maintaining their poise. And we got a game on our hands. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Cougars 11. Armstrong bringing it down for the Cardinals. They go right to Chumba. Chumba inside to Irby. Irby looking for help. Back to Chumba. Swing it left to Fitzpatrick. Ooh, offensive. Or is it a blocking foul? Let's check it out. Fitzpatrick made a strong move to the hoop, and it's going to be a blocking foul. Number 5, Ben Summer of the Cougars didn't get planted. And here comes number 32, Denzel Daniel, into the game for the Cardinals. Number 32, the 6'3 forward, the junior, comes in. First substitution for the Cardinals. 12:30 to go first half. Denzel inbounds to Chumba. Chumba now back outside Fitzpatrick, and Armstrong will reset up at the top with 14 on the shot clock. Over to Chumba. Chumba now to Irby. Irby now looking in the lane. Turnaround. Gets it taken away, and we're going to get a reach-in foul, I think, on the Cougars here. Not sure. Let's see what the call is. With 6 on the shot clock, I believe that's a foul called on the Cougars, number 4, Engelman, I think. Who was that foul on? No, it wasn't a foul. All right, was not a foul. Armstrong with the ball on the inbound, has the ball knocked away by Summer, and the Cougars get the steal. They get it over to Engelman. Shot for 3 on the left side is good by Carson of the Cougars, and the Cougars take their first lead of the game, 14-12. Now the Cougars playing some aggressive D, and it's paying off. Fitzpatrick now inside to Danielle Denzel. Denzel loses the handle, but Armstrong gets it, shoots the 3, in and out. Danielle Denzel with offensive board, misses the shot though. 21 Bingman with the rebound, and all the way down court. Now a block shot by Chumba as Engelman tried to take the shot. Cougars with the ball Pass inside by Bingaman, and Fitzpatrick with the steal, and now a Cougar foul. Fouls on number 22, Hayes of the Cougars. So, boy, both teams playing some aggressive up-tempo D here, and Cardinals will get it back, trailing by 2, 14-12. Well, 14 for the Cougars, 12 for the Cardinals, with 11:28 to go. First half here from Johnson Gym. Chumba with the ball on the right side. Chumba inside pass, Jeremiah Irby. Beautiful give and go to Fitzpatrick in the lane. And the Cardinals tie it at 14. We're all tied at 14 with 11:13 to go in the half. Here's a ball down the lane and a loose ball. Number 5, Summer trying to drive down the lane. Ball knocked out of bounds, but it went off of Danielle Denzel. The Cardinals out of bounds. So 23 on the shot clock, and the Cougars retain possession here. Cougar ball, they inbound it out. 14, Carson with the ball, swinging it left and back and forth with Summer. Summer with the ball. Now backside, Carson, long three for Carson, no good. Jeremiah Irby grabs the rebound for the Cardinals over to Chumba. Boy, the Cardinals getting better now this last couple of minutes on the boards. It's all about positioning. Here's Irby. Jeremiah Irby back out to Chumba, 17 on the shot clock. Over to Fitzpatrick. Back to Chumba. Chumba with 12 on the shot clock, shoots from the left, can't get it to go, and flying in for the offensive board is Fitzpatrick, who gets the rebound and put back. A three-point play for Joshua Fitzpatrick. Good hustle. Fouls on number 14, Jamie Carson of the Cougars. Three-point play opportunity for Fitzpatrick as he delivers. They had a beautiful offensive board there. He just came storming in, flying in, and got the rebound and a three-point play. And the Cardinals, and now we got a timeout on the floor. The Cougars take a timeout. Cardinals up by 3. It's the Cardinals 17 and the Cougars 14. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on AUSA. Cardinal Basketball brought to you by Andrews University. Quality education close to home. The Cardinals and the Cougars. Indiana, I keep saying Indiana. It's the University of Cincinnati-Clermont from Ohio in here tonight, and taking on the Andrews Cardinals. And Cardinals trying to get a win here. Second in a row at home would be nice, and third win in a row. After a couple of losses to begin the season, they are righting the ship. Coach Pallas talking it over. Remember, every Cardinal game here on AUSA, folks. The Andrews University Student Association website in HD quality. All you got to do to see every home game is go to www.aucardinals.com, our athletic department website. Click Watch Live, and you're there. Now, you can also see these games. They're uplinked on YouTube, and you can see them at your viewing pleasure at any time you want to. So you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Facebook and on the Andrews University website if you go to the athletic department link. So enjoy your Cardinals. You got to fear the claw. The Cardinals and the Cougars tonight. Cardinals on top 17-14 in a seesaw battle. So we come out of the timeout here at 10:32 left in the first half. It'll be Cougar ball after the three-point play by Fitzpatrick. Cardinals have Armstrong, Chumba, Fitzpatrick, Irby, and looks like number 32, Danielle Denzel on the floor. Here we go. Top the key, number 14, Carson with the ball to the right, playing catch with Summer. Summer looking for help, 15 on the shot clock. Back to Carson. To the left, three-point shot by Hayes, in and out, and it's Fitzpatrick the rebound for the Cardinals. Over to Armstrong. Fitzpatrick and Irby have been doing well on the boards tonight for the Cardinals for the most part. Had a little lapse for a little while, but they have really been able to stay focused. Here's Chumba on the left for the Cardinals. 17 on the shot clock to Fitzpatrick. Out to Chumba. Chumba now shaking in the lane. One-handed shot off the window. Got his own rebound. He missed the shot, but he stayed with it. Got the rebound. They go inside to Danielle Denzel. Shoots in. Draws the foul in the lane. Good move by Danielle Denzel. The junior forward. Fouls on number 21, Bingman. Fouls on Tommy Bingman of the Cougars. And we got a couple Cardinals coming into the game, and it's sure good to see Justice McNeil, number 20, off the IR. He is back in and going to play tonight a little bit. Good to see number 20, Justice McNeil, check in for the Cardinals. He did not start tonight, but he is in there right now, and also checking in for the Cardinals, number 3, Josiah Charles. And a free throw is good by Danielle Denzel. A pair of free throws for the power forward, and it's 19-14 Cardinals now with 9:38 to go in the half. Back the other way now come the Cougars. In the corner, 21, Bingaman. Bingaman dumps it back to Summer, tries to drive, gets cut off. Three-point shot left side by Carson is good by the Cougars, and it's now 19-17. Cougars are not going away. They have some shooters on this team, as Jamie Carson from downtown. Back the other way now come the Cardinals. Fitzpatrick outside to Charles. Charles with the ball inside to Denzel. Danielle Denzel dumping and left at the wing and in the lane, and got a beautiful shot off the window by Fitzpatrick, who was flying in. And the give and go from Denzel works for a bucket. 21-17 Cardinals. That was a good offensive movement. Back the other way, another long three by Carson, in and out. And the battle for the rebound goes to Jeremiah Irby. And the big center for the Cardinals at 6'10", able to grab that rebound. Charles now, McNeil. Charles in the corner, takes the shot and misses. And the Cougars with the rebound. Number 22, Hayes, covers it up for the Cougars. Back the other way now, come the Cougars with the ball. They try to go to the left side. They go to Engelman, back to the right now. Driving in the baseline and shooting is Hayes for the bucket. Hayes with the bucket to make it 21-19 now. Cougars back within 2. Back and forth battle we have on our hands here at Johnson Gym. Cardinals come back the other way. It's Charles inside to Denzel. Denzel dumps it back to Fitzpatrick, over to McNeil. Now they go right to Charles. 14 on the shot clock. Charles into Denzel. Danielle Denzel in the lane, makes a move, can't get the shot to go. And the Cougars get the rebound. The Cardinals took the high percentage, went with Denzel in the lane, and now reaching foul on Josiah Charles of the Cardinals. So that'll slow it down with 7:51 to go in the half, as number 13, Weeks, and number 10, Coomer check in for the Cougars. 2 substitutions of fresh legs for the University of Cincinnati-Clermont, who are bringing in some substitutions. Cardinals up by 2 with 7:51 to go in the half, 21-19. Cougars now swing it to the right. They're looking for some ball movement here. They get it to Weeks out, top the key. 14, Carson trying to drive, playing catch out there. Inside, they dump it back out on the right baseline now. Oh, beautiful pass inside by number 4, Engelman, who hit a running Weeks, Trenton Weeks with the bucket for the Cougars to tie the game at 21, and that was a nice give and go in the lane. He found the open receiver, open player that time. Here's McNeil with the ball now on the right side for the Cardinals. They go to Charles in the corner for 3. Right there, though, is Ryan Fitzpatrick to knock it in for the Cardinals. He has been all over the boards on both ends for the Cardinals tonight, and they keep the lead. Andrews 23 and the University of Cincinnati-Clermont 21. Back the other way in this back and forth battle. Another pass down low. They swing it all the way around. A lot of movement on the ball movement by the Cougars. Cougars moving the ball quite well here. Long 3 now by Carson. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound and offensive board for the Cougars here. They'll get a new 30-second clock. Now a 3 on the left side by the Cougars. No good by Coomer, and Fitzpatrick gets the rebound. And the Cougars had 2 chances there but could not deliver. Now back the other way. McNeil with the ball for the Cardinals. McNeil swings it to the corner. Charles was cutting to the hoop on the right baseline, and it looked like it went off of him, but now after further review, that ball went off of a Cougar out of bounds, so it's Cardinal ball with only 20 on the shot clock. We got 6:25 to go in the half, and the Cardinals clinging to a 2-point lead. And here we go. Jeremiah Irby inbounds to Danielle Denzel. They go to Irby, and who tries to make a move, and now they're going to call a foul on number 22 of the Cougars, Hayes. Hard to hold off a 6'10 guy making a move to the hoop. Hayes tried to do it. Second foul on Hayes. 7th team foul on the Cougars. Cardinals have 2 team fouls, and that's going to send the Cardinals into the bonus. So Jeremiah Irby will shoot here free throws already with 6:22 to go in the half. The Cardinals are in the bonus. And we got to wait a minute. They're going to get a substitution for the Cougars, but they got to wait for one free throw to do it. 6:22 to go in the half, and now into the ball game. I guess they're going to do it now. Number 21, Bingman comes in for 22, Hayes, who picked up his second foul. So Hayes comes out to talk to Coach Ellis. Well, free throws for Jeremiah Irby. And he gets the first one. 24-21, Cardinals. Jeremiah Irby, the 6'10 center, delivering from the charity stripe. And the Cardinals have a 24-21 lead. One more for Jeremiah Irby. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound, well, ball went out of bounds off a Cardinal, out of bounds. It'll be Cougars ball. It was a battle for that rebound there, and Cougars had it momentarily, then it got knocked out by the Cardinals. So here comes the Cougars now. Down by 3, they have the basketball. Top the key, number 10, Coomer, now gets it to the left. They get it to the left. Here's a long 3, no good by number 13, Weeks. Cardinals get the rebound. Fitzpatrick with the rebound over to McNeil. Beautiful pass inside to Danielle Denzel. Oh my, it's 26-21 Cardinals, who look good on the passing game. Both the ladies and men's teams have passed the ball well tonight and rebound the ball well tonight. Here's the Cougars, the steal by McNeil, but now the ball stolen back by number 14, Carson of the Cougars. Carson in the left corner dumps it back to Engelman. Engelman looking for help. Oh, ball knocked out of bounds by Fitzpatrick, who they were looking for Carson in the right corner, but good heads-up play by Fitzpatrick to knock the ball out of bounds. 21 on the shot clock for the Cougars. 5:37 to go in the half. Andrews holding on to a 26-21 lead over the Cougars of the University of Cincinnati-Clermont. Top the key now. It's Carson with the ball. Swings it left. Three-pointer by Coomer is good. Three-pointer by Chase Coomer, number 10 of the Cougars, and he cuts the Cardinal lead to 2, 26-24. Cougars are staying close. The Cougars aren't going away right now. Trying to get 2 wins tonight here at Johnson Gym. The ladies with a victory earlier tonight. Men trying to equal defeat. Here's Josiah Charles, gets it inside to Irby. Oh, Jeremiah Irby missing a chance inside. Back the other way quickly is Weeks. Misses the shot on the other end on the fast break. Charles a rebound. 3-on-3 break. Cardinals dump it to McNeil in the left corner. McNeil with the ball now, slows it down. They go to the left side to Danielle Denzel. Back to McNeil. 18 on the shot clock for the Cardinals. In the corner again. Long shot, Charles off. Misses the shot. Danielle Denzel with the offensive board and put back for the Cardinals, who are really attacking the boards. And they lead it 28-24 as a result. Back the other way come the Cougars. Cougars living well from three-point land lately. Let's see, they're working a shot. 17 on the shot clock. There's a fadeaway by Engelman. Good from top the key. Makes it 28-26 with 4 minutes to go in the half. McNeil bringing it back the other way now for the Cardinals. McNeil inside pass to Danielle Denzel. Back outside Charles. Right baseline. Dumps it back off the hands of Danielle Denzel. Fast break bucket opportunity for Weeks on the turnover. The ball knocked toward the backcourt, and Weeks was able to grab it and go down for the layup, and we're tied at 28 on that turnover. Cardinals have to be careful with the passes. Back the other way now to Charles with the ball. Charles over to Fitzpatrick. Now it looks like Coach Palace is going to call a timeout here with 3:42 to go in the half. It's the Cardinals 28 and the Cougars 28. You're listening to Cardinal basketball on AUSA. Timeout at Johnson Gym. Cardinals in the bonus, but they can't seem to get to the line too often. The other thing is we're tied at 28. And the Cardinals have to get something going on the offensive end. They've had a little trouble the last couple of times down the court. Cardinals come out of the timeout. They bring in Armstrong. They still have McNeil, Irby in there, along with Ryan Forrest and Joshua Fitzpatrick. So 3 go in the first half on the Cardinals 28, the Cougars 28. Don't go away. It's a close one here at Johnson. Inbound pass, Ryan Forrest over to Armstrong. Armstrong with the ball. Over to Fitzpatrick, now to Ryan Forrest. They dump it back. McNeil with the shot, can't get it to go. Back to Forrest. Fitzpatrick with a good board, knocked it back over to Fitzpatrick. Over to McNeil, inside to Jeremiah Irby, and now the ball's knocked away. And we're going to get a reach-in foul on Jeremiah Irby. That'll stop the break. Cardinals had a chance at it on offense there, but a little bit of difficulty with the passing. Ball knocked away, 28-28 tie with 3:23 to go in the half. Cardinals have led throughout. This is the first chance in a while. I think the Cougars had some very small leads earlier in the game. This is a chance for them to recapture the lead. Here's a three-pointer on the right side. Good. Number 10, Coomer. 31-28 Cougars, and they have a three-point lead, their biggest of the night, with 3 minutes to go in the half. These Cougars are not going away. Armstrong now back the other way for the Cardinals. Over to McNeil. McNeil over to Armstrong. Armstrong looking for help, trying to get it to Fitzpatrick. Patrick driving the lane. Lost the ball, got it back to Ryan Forrest. Ryan Forrest gets it to Armstrong. 9 on the shot clock. Armstrong with the ball, looking for help, and stolen away, and a bad pass that time. Summer with a good defensive play and a fast break. Missed shot by Coomer on the layup as they went for the fast break. The Cougars can't cash in on the turnover. Cardinals quickly back the other way. Fitzpatrick on the left baseline dumps it back to McNeil. Cardinals playing catch over there. Here's Fitzpatrick for 3. Oh my, that really helped. Ties the game at 31 with 2 minutes to go in the half. Big shot by Joshua Fitzpatrick from Jimmy Land. Shot from the right baseline, no good by the Cougars. Forced the rebound over to McNeil. Cardinals on a break here. McNeil goes to the right corner, and now we got a whistle, and we got an injured Cougar. And it looks like shaken up on the play. Number 0, Whitscomb. Aiden Whitscomb could not get back, and they had to blow the whistle. And with 2 minutes to go in the half, Cardinals will have the ball underneath the Cougars' hoop here. 31-31 tie. Cardinal ball underneath the Cougars' hoop. They had an injury timeout there. Fitzpatrick the ball, gets it into Jeremiah Irby, back to Fitzpatrick. Back to Jeremiah Irby, back to Fitzpatrick. They're playing catch, looking for openings. Here's McNeil now for the shot, can't get it to go. McNeil hasn't been able to get going after coming back from injury. He's playing out there, but trying to get some momentum back after being out for such a long period of time. I think he's going to come out now, and we're going to see J.J. Briggs check in with 1:53 to go in the half. So the Cardinals turn it back over after the miss by McNeil. It's 31-31 with 1:53 to go in the first half. What a game. Back the other way now come the Cougars. Summer with the ball, swings it to the right. Another three-pointer by Coomer, and he did it again. All of a sudden, this number 10, Chase Coomer, has been hitting some threes. He now has 9 points. That's 3 threes out of Coomer. They're going to have to start putting somebody out on him. Armstrong now the other end for the Cardinals, out to Fitzpatrick. 34-31 Cougars. Fitzpatrick with the ball from top the key. Going to the right, here's Armstrong for 3. It's off, and the rebound goes to the Cougars. Big rebound by Engelman. Cougars have a chance now to extend their lead. Another three-pointer goes in. That's 14 Carson, and all of a sudden the Cougars are heating up from downtown and have opened up a 6-point lead, 37-31, their biggest lead of the night. It's all coming from hitting those three-point shots. 1 minute to go in the half. Cardinals still in this thing. They just have to kind of right the boat here. They got gotten a little bit of trouble here toward the end of the half, and now here's Forrest turning around in the lane, can't get it to go. Cardinals struggling a little here on offense this last couple of minutes. 40 seconds to go in the half, and the Cardinals down 37-31. Now you got to remember the ladies were down by about 5 or 6 points at the half earlier tonight and came back to win. So don't count out the Cardinals. Shot right corner, no good. And a rebound is by Fitzpatrick after the miss by Bingman. McNeil brings it down for the Cardinals. Shot clock is off. 18 seconds to go in the half. Armstrong with the ball on the right side. Cardinals trying to get a bucket here before halftime. McNeil tried to hit Briggs and threw it over his head on the left side. Another Cardinal turnover. And with 11.5 to go, boy, McNeil trying hard to get back in the groove after being gone for a long period of time. Is obviously a little rusty, but we'll see what happens. It takes a little while to get back in the groove after he's been out injured with that ankle for a while, and it's good to see him back. He just hasn't gotten his usual groove. Here we go now. 14 Carson. Shot at the buzzer, no good, and that'll be the end of the first half. And it will be a 6-point Cougar lead, and the University of Cincinnati-Clermont 37 and the Andrews Cardinals 31. That is the end of the first half here at Johnson Gym. And the Cardinals trail by 6. Very similar to the ladies who trailed at the half earlier tonight. Let's look at the first half stats of the game. And Jack Engelman with 6. Ben Summer with 4. 9 for Chase Cooner. 12 for Jamie Carson. And 4 for Jimmy Hayes. 2 for Trenton Weeks for a total of 37. But you got to remember, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21. 21 of the 37 points tonight by the Cougars have been from three-point land. So that's something that the Cardinals are going to have to look at. For the Cardinals, the leading scorer, Joshua Fitzpatrick, 14 points. Fitzpatrick has 14 of the Cardinals' 31 points. 6 for Denzel, 2 for Chumba, 3 for Irby, and 4 for Ryan Forrest for a total of 31. Well, you'll see the Cardinal basketball on AUSA, taking a little halftime intermission. Don't go away, the second half coming up between the University of Cincinnati-Clermont and your Andrews Cardinals. All right, getting ready here pretty soon for the second half here from Johnson Gym. And very eerily similar, the Cougars with a halftime lead. The ladies were trailing by 6 at the half in the early game and came back to win it behind a gallant performance and brilliant performance by the freshman center Jade Bouchard, who had 19 points and 24 rebounds in an effort. And that made her grandmother awful happy, who was in the crowd tonight. And now it's the same thing here. The men trailing the Cougars 37-31 at the half by 6. Second half coverage coming up on AUSA. Don't forget to tune in to the Andrews University home games here on AUSA. Next Cardinal home games won't be until after Thanksgiving. November 30 is the night you want to tune in. More Andrews Cardinal basketball coming your way. Ladies and gentlemen both playing games that night, and that'll be our next home games. Enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday. Coming up after one more week, it's hard to believe. Andrews University Johnson Gym live picture. Both teams warming up right now. Cardinals just came out of the locker room in their white and red jerseys, while University of Cincinnati-Clermont out here practicing to my right in their black and red jerseys. So almost ready to get back to live action. Cardinals trail by 6 at the half. (37-31). Cougars in the lead over the Cardinals. 4:20 remaining in the halftime intermission. And we'll get into the second half here. Coach Pallas coming out with his troops. Coach Ellis warming up to my right with his troops, the Cougars. It was a back and forth seesaw battle in that first half. Cardinals, it was back and forth early in the game, and the Cardinals went out and opened up a little bit of a lead and had that lead for quite a bit of the first half, but then about 5-6 minute mark remaining in the half, and the Cougars came on strong from three-point land. They have 21 of their 37 points from downtown, and that's one thing the Cardinals are going to have to work on in the second half. You have to close down that outside shooting. Now in the first game tonight, the Lady Cardinals able to hold the Lady Cougars to no points in the third period of their game and went on in the fourth quarter to win the game. And the Cougars did not shoot well from three-point land. The Lady Cougars did not in the second half, and that made all the difference. Of course, Jade Bouchard, able to come on strong in the second half as well as the first half, was able to continue her awesome performance, and the Cardinals went on to win. But it did help the Cardinal cause that the Cougars did not shoot well from three-point land in the second half. Cardinals have to hope for the same thing on the men's side here to occur, because the Cougars were shooting lights out from downtown and hitting quite a few three-pointers right before the end of this half. So that's one of the keys of the game right now. Look at foul trouble. Brown, Johnson, Hayes with 2 fouls for the Cougars. Cardinals have only Jeremiah Irby with 2 fouls. So not a lot of people in foul trouble right now. The ladies' game, there were several players that were in foul trouble, including Kaya Williams, who fouled out of the ladies' game. So, but nobody in foul trouble really right now in this game. You get that third or fourth one, then you start working on being careful. Well, should be a good second half. You're listening to Cardinal basketball on AUSA. Cardinals trailing the Cougars 37-31. You're watching this game at Johnson Gym, live at Johnson Gym on the campus of Andrews University in Berrien Springs, Michigan. This game brought to you by Andrews University. Quality education close to home. All right. I'm anxious to see what the Cardinals bring out with their new strategy of the second half. If they can do something about bringing some people out to the arc to challenge those three-pointers that the Cougars are hitting. And we'll see how this goes. Second half coverage just a minute away here from Johnson Gym. Well, let's see who the Cougars bring out on the court. Looks like they're starting five. Number 23, Brown Johnson. Number 21, Bingman. Number 4, Engelman. Number 5, Summer. And it looks like rounding out the lineup will be number 14, Carson. That's their starting five. For the Cardinals, it'll be Fitzpatrick, Forrest, McNeil, Chumba, and Irby on the floor. So they keep McNeil on the floor. He did not start, but he is back on the floor again. He's trying to make a comeback after an injury, and gallant effort tonight, but he's trying to get back in the groove. So let's see if he can do that in the second half. 37-31, Cougars get the ball first, and they'll bring it up. The ball is Summer. Swing it into the left side over to Engelman, back outside to Carson. Now they try to go inside, and Irby with the rebound after the miss. I think that was an alley-oop opportunity. And a foul going to be called on the Cougars. Number 23, Brown Johnson with the foul. As Jeremiah Irby and Brown Johnson picks up his third. So he's the first one to reach foul trouble tonight. Jeremiah Irby had the rebound there. It was a battle for it. They call a reach-in foul on Brown Johnson. So he has 3 fouls. That's the biggest one in foul trouble now. So here's the Cardinals on the other end. It's Forrest with the ball, back to Chumba, over to McNeil. They go left corner, Fitzpatrick. Now go in the paint to Irby. Turnaround shot, beautiful move by Jeremiah Irby. Had a nice little running shot there, turnaround off the window, and it's 37-33. Shot no good by the Cougars. Big rebound by Fitzpatrick, who's done well on the boards tonight. Over to McNeil down the right sideline. Cardinals looking to cut away at this lead. Beautiful pass by Fitzpatrick, but Forrest could not hit the shot on the left baseline. Cougars get the ball back now. Come back the other way. Boy, a good shot. That was a good look by Fitzpatrick. It's a beautiful pass to Ryan Forrest, but couldn't quite get the baseline shot on the left side to go. Cougars with the ball. Almost stolen away by Fitzpatrick, but Cougars get it back. 9 on the shot clock. Left corner, they got to get a shot. Oh, now we get a foul on Fitzpatrick, I think. Oh, boy, Ryan Fitzpatrick. And that's his first foul. So it'll be 20 seconds on the shot clock and still be Cougar ball. Inbound pass comes to Summer. Summer with the ball goes left. Left side now, Carson. Back to the right now. They go to Summer. Right baseline, 21, Bingman. Shot no good by Summer. Offensive rebound and putback, though, by Engelman. And it's 39-33 in favor of the Cougars. And they win the battle of the boards there. You got to cover up and get that board, not let them have offensive rebounds. Here's Chumba now on the left side. Gets it to Forrest. Back outside Fitzpatrick. Dumping it in the corner. Wide open three. And again, Justice McNeil can't quite get it to go. He has not been able to get going tonight. And he's one of those guys that usually shoots well, but he's been out injured for. Here's Forrest with the ball. Daniel Denzel in the lane, and what are we going to get? A blocking foul on the Cougars. It's going to be on number 5, Summer, who tried to get in there and get the charge. He really took one for the team there. That's what you do. You get in there, you play tough, you take one for the team. Got to give him a little hustle there. Well, that sends Daniel Denzel to the line for the Cardinals, and he misses the free throw. So the Cardinals can't help themselves from the charity stripe. 16:52 to go in the game, and the Cardinals struggling in the battle of shooting percentage right now, but 1 for 2 for Denzel makes it a 10-point game, 47-37. Cardinals within striking distance, but they really can ill afford to get any farther behind in this one with only 16:44 to go in the game. Top the key now, 23. Whoop, we got Brown Johnson, and we got a whistle. you can't use the microphone to cheer. So one thing you can't do is use your microphones to cheer. So here we go. We'll inbound the ball. Ben Summer with the ball. Goes to the left. And right side. Shot in the lane. No good by Engelman. Cardinals get the rebound by Forrest over to McNeil. McNeil with the ball now for the Cardinals, who have a chance to get within single figures here. Back to McNeil. McNeil back out to Denzel. Denzel down the lane gets the bucket. Beautiful move down the left baseline for the layup. He went in there with authority. 8-point game, 47-39. Cardinals trying to inch their way back. Now back the other way. Here we go on defense. Brown Johnson with the ball for the Cougars. And we'll top the key to number 14, Carson. Inside pass to Engelman. Back out for three. Shot no good by Summer. Fitzpatrick the rebound for the Cardinals. Gets it to McNeil. McNeil with the ball now. Brings it down for the Cardinals. Cardinals need some more points here. See if they can keep it going. Denzel with the ball on the left side. Over to Ryan Forrest. Back up top. Wide open McNeil. Can't get it to go. And he continues to struggle with the shooting, but he's wide out. You got to keep giving it to him and try to have him come out of that. Here's a long three on the left. In and out. No good by Brown Johnson, and Denzel with the rebound for the Cardinals over to McNeil. McNeil now with the ball left side. Goes in the corner to Chumba. Chumba left baseline. Good move to the hoop by Nate Chumba to make it a 47-41 ball game, and the Cardinals back within 6 with 15 minutes to go. That's the way you want to do it. Cardinals on a little run, and timeout by Coach Ellis of the Cougars. That's what the Cardinals needed. Some life here as the crowd here, Johnson Gym crowd, shouting and chanting defense. That's what we need right now. Timeout on the floor with the score. The University of Cincinnati-Clermont 47. Your Andrews Cardinals 41. Don't go away. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on AUSA. Well, the Cardinals did what they had to, get a little rally going. They were down in double digits there, but battled back within 6 here. Can they keep the momentum going? That's the question. 47-41 right now. Coach Ellis calls the timeout to try to stop the Cardinal run. Got some people in foul trouble right now. Jeremiah Irby with 3 for the Cardinals. Got a couple of people, Chris Brown Johnson with 3 for the Cougars. Those are the guys in foul trouble right now with each respective team. Cardinals come back out on the court with McNeil, Denzel, Chumba, Fitzpatrick, and Ryan Forrest. Nice to see McNeil back out there after missing several games with an injury, but trying to get him back on track. He's really a trooper. Oh, pass inside. Beautiful move inside by number 21, Bingman, to score the bucket out of the timeout for the Cougars. 49-41. Cardinals tried to seal it off, but it was too late. McNeil the other way for the Cardinals. Dumps it over to Forrest. Back to McNeil. Inside to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick now in the lane with a turnaround hook. Can't get it to go. Had a good shot from point-blank range, but could not get it to go. A little too hard off the rim, and another beautiful pass inside and a foul. Fitzpatrick had no choice, but a good give-and-go pass into the lane, and number 21 will go to the line. That's Bingman, who's starting to come on here lately with a couple of good plays for the Cougars. Fouls on Joshua Fitzpatrick. Yeah, it was a tough one. Second foul on Fitzpatrick, really. And here comes 2 free throws coming up, and Bingman misses the first one. 49-41, the Cougars lead over the Cardinals right now with 14:25 to go in the contest. One more free throw for number 21, Tommy Bingman. And can't get it to go, but an offensive, Denzel the rebound for the Cardinals. Lucky break there, gets it to McNeil. Good hustle by Daniel Denzel to get that defensive board there, Here we are, back the other way. Forrest with the ball, back to Fitzpatrick. Here's Chumba for 3 on the left. Can't get it to go, and the Cardinals again come up empty. Back the other way on the rebound comes Carson for the Cougars. They dump it back to the right to Summer. Summer with the ball, gets it inside. Number 4, Engelman dumps it to the right baseline to 23, Brown Johnson, and we get another whistle. Foul's going to be on Ryan Forrest. Cardinals now pick up their 5th team foul. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Cougars. Inbounding underneath the Cardinal hoop. So, 8-point lead for the Cougars, and they have the ball. Inbound pass stolen away. Nope. Recovered by 21, Bingman. That's it dumped over to Summer. Gets the layup off the window, and a good ball movement by the Cougars, and they're back up by 10 again. Well, after the Cardinals got it down to 6, the Cougars have righted their ship, and there's another steal. Cardinals again turn it over. Denzel's pass intercepted. We're going to get a traveling call. Number 23, Brown Johnson, making a move to the hoop. Brown Johnson was making a move to the hoop there after that steal and traveled with the ball. Cardinals get a break, so they get the ball back down by 10 as Ryan Forrest comes out. And it looks like Josiah Charles back in the game for the Cardinals. 13:25 to go in the game. Cardinals really need some offense here. McNeil with the ball over to Charles. Charles driving to the lane, dumps it right corner. Wide open shot, good by Daniel Denzel for 3 in the corner. That was well needed. And that's 51-44 now. The Cougars in the lead. Cardinals narrow the gap to 7. Back to the right side, give and go. Turnover now as pass intended for number 21, Bingman. That was not a bad pass by 23, Brown Johnson of the Cougars, but Bingman couldn't quite get it. Cardinal ball on the turnover. Here's McNeil over to Chumba. Chumba in the lane, can't get it to go. Denzel with the rebound, and he is fouled. Oh, what is it going to be? No, he is not fouled. He goes over the back, trying to get the offensive rebound. Oh, bad break. And Chumba had a golden opportunity down there. So Denzel picks up his first. And more substitutions now for the Cougars. 51-44. Cardinals just can't seem to get any closer than 6 or 7 points. And they continue to have trouble being consistent on the offensive end. They got to get something going. They got to get somebody hot. Well, 51-44 Cougars. They got the ball. And let's see what they do with it. 22, Hayes with the ball. Top the key now to number 10, Coomer to Hayes. Now they go all the way around the other side. The number 5, Summer, shot top the key, up and good by number 4, Engelman, who got the shooter's roll. 53 for the Cougars, 44 for the Cardinals as they try to hang in here, but they're down by 9. Here's Fitzpatrick in the lane and drawing a shot, but can't get it to go. Denzel with the offensive rebound. Oh! Now what do we got now? A foul on the Cougars and a 3-point play for Denzel. Good move. He got the offensive board, got it to go off the window on the hustle, and he'll go to the line. 3-point play opportunity. It's the Cougars 53, Cardinals 46 now, and a golden opportunity for Denzel here to get a 3-point play. And he does. 53-47. Cardinals staying hanging around. They're trying to inch their way back. Back the other way now come the Cougars. Weeks with the ball. To the right side, he goes to Hayes. Hayes to Weeks. Playing catch now with 19 on the shot clock. Back top the key, it's Weeks. Now to the left side, he goes to Coomer. Coomer with the ball. Now way right corner now to Weeks with 9 on the shot clock. Oh boy, they're running out of time here. Running shot in the lane, no good by Coomer, and the rebound by Chumba for the Cardinals. 11:43 to go in the game. Cardinals have the ball down by 6. This is the closest they've been in a while. Trying to pass inside to Charles, trying to reverse layup, but there he is again. Daniel Denzel, who's starting to become a factor now in this game, with another big offensive rebound and put back for the Cardinals. Daniel Denzel. All right, Cardinals now within 4. Need some defense here. Pass down low, knocked away by Denzel. Oh, recovered and shot no good by Engelman. Fitzpatrick the rebound. Good defense by the Cardinals. They get it to McNeil. McNeil now to Charles on the right. 3-pointer, can't get it to go. Fitzpatrick the rebound, lost it. Throws it away, recovered by Chumba. Missed the shot. Oh my, Cardinals had so many chances there. Oh, well, they'll have to settle down. 10:45 to go. It's the Cougars' ball after 2 chances there. Back the other way come the Cougars. 22 with the ball. Hayes now long three-pointer on top of the key by Chase Comer. Those three-pointers are just killing the Cardinals tonight. 56 for the Cougars, 49 for the Cardinals. Back to a 7-point game now. After the Cardinals had got within 4. That was the closest they've been. 10-20 left in the game. 10-20 left in the contest. They go to the right. A lot of layups and easy shots. They just can't get the roll or just trying a little too hard maybe. Well, the foul on the play on the Cougars. It'll be Cardinal ball with a new 30-second clock. Third team foul on the Cougars in the second half. Cardinal ball with 10:15 to go in the game. 56-49, Cougars in the lead. We got a momentary timeout here. Referee stoppage of play. They're going to sort this out. Jump ball was the call on that last one. So the Cardinals had the possession arrow, so they'll retain possession. Fitzpatrick had a great chance. He missed a shot. Battle for the rebound resulted in a jump ball. Cardinals just really had some shots from point-blank range, and they get in there, and it's just a little too intense. They're shooting a little too hard at close range, and the ball's not going in as they would like. Here's Fitzpatrick, the inbound, gets it to Denzel. Danielle Denzel with the ball. Denzel trying to drive, gets cut off, gets it to Fitzpatrick, and a foul on the play. A 3-point play opportunity, and that foul is on number 23, Brown Johnson, who just picked up his 4th foul. 4 fouls on Brown Johnson now in the ball game. And 10 minutes to go, a 3-point play opportunity for Fitzpatrick. 56-51 ball game now, 5-point game. That might bring Brown Johnson out of the game here. And can't hit it, battle for the rebound. And Chumba gets the offensive board after the miss by Fitzpatrick, so the Cardinals have the ball again. There's Chumba with the ball now. Over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick now in the lane, looking for the shot, goes in and scores. Beautiful move by Joshua Fitzpatrick, who's starting to show some real intensity there, like I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to let anybody stop me. It's back to a 3-point game, 56-53, long 3 in the corner, no good. Offensive rebound by Coomer, though. Oh, stolen away by Joshua Fitzpatrick. Joshua Charles, I mean. Not Fitzpatrick. Joshua Charles with the rebound, and it goes over to Chumba. Back to McNeil, over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick with the ball, back out McNeil. 12 on the shot clock for the Cardinals. Over to Fitzpatrick, back outside Chumba. Over to McNeil, trying to get the 3, can't get it to go. McNeil has just not been on with the shooting tonight. He is just not doing played a lot of minutes tonight, but has only 3 points, in the ball game, and he just can't get her going. Another missed opportunity right there. Cardinals still down by 3. It's going to be Cougar ball. Boy, he had another open shot right there, and he just came up short. It's like he just doesn't quite have his wheels yet. Well, I don't blame him for being rusty. He's been out several games, so got to give him some credit for coming back a lot earlier than people thought he would be able to. Here comes the Cougars now down the lane. Shot missed, no good. Battle for the rebound goes to 35 Chumba. 3-on-1 break for the Cardinals. McNeil with the bucket. And the Cardinals within 1, 56-55 with 8:45 left, trying to make a comeback here. And the Cardinals, and it's going to be timeout Cougars here with 8:40 to go. Timeout Cougars. Full timeout for the Cougars as the Cardinals have put on a comeback here, and they're only down by 1, 56-55 with 8:37 left. What a game, folks. Both games tonight have been very entertaining. Boy, action moving along so quickly, hard to keep track of. I've been trying, but it's hard to keep track of. The Cardinals trailing by 1, 56-55 here at Johnson Gym. Let's see the Cardinal basketball on AUSA. The Cardinals and the University of Cincinnati-Clermont Cougars. And again, Cardinals come back out with McNeil, Chumba, Fitzpatrick, Danielle Denzel, and Josiah Charles. Charles had that great defensive play and then got the rebound down on that left corner or the steal down in the left corner, and then that resulted in one of the Cardinal points here as of late in their comeback. Here we go now, inbound pass. Here's a running shot in the lane, no good by Summer. Got his own board. Trying to get it back outside. Gets it to number 10, Coomer for three. Can't get it to go. And it's Josiah Charles with the rebound. And he's been flying around and getting the ball lately for the Cardinals. Back the other way. Charles inside. Denzel. Can't get it to go. Got his own board. And he got a basket. Counts and a foul. Danielle Denzel making some noise on the boards. And the Cardinals have recaptured the lead. 57-56. Cardinals by one with 8:08 left here at Johnson Gym. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, that gives you memories of Clifford Allen down low in the days that passed. Shot up and good by Danielle Denzel. And it's up and good. Cardinals up by two, 58-56. First lead in a long time. Back the other way now come the Cougars. Carson now gives it up to Engelman. Engelman trying to drive, shoots off the window and good for the Cougars to tie it at 58. 58, excuse me. Tied at 58 all with 7:45 to go. Here at Johnson Gym. Back down the court, McNeil dumps it back to Charles. Now to Fitzpatrick, inside Chumba. Back right corner for three. In and out, no good, and the rebound goes to the Engelman after the miss by Charles. Now here comes the Cougars with a chance to take the lead. Stolen away by Danielle Denzel. Well, the Cardinals gets it to McNeil. McNeil now top the key. Will slow it down for the Cardinals. McNeil now looking for help. Gets it over to Charles with 19 on the shot clock. Charles with the ball now. Gets it to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick now looking for some help. Gets cut off and now the ball stolen away by Summer of the Cougars. And he makes a good move and gets fouled by Chumba as he takes the shot. And it will be Cougars going to the free throw line. Nate Chumba called for the foul. We're tied at 58. First foul on Chumba. Seventh team foul for the Cardinals. One more. And both teams will be in the bonus. Well, that put them in the bonus. That was the eighth team foul. Eighth team foul for the Cardinals. That puts the Cougars in the bonus the rest of the way here. And it was about the same that thing that happened in the first half. About the 6.5 mark. The Cougars win in the bonus in the first half, and now here around the 7-minute mark, they go in the bonus here in the second half, and they get the free throw to take the lead, 59-58. 1 point Cougar lead. And one more free throw for number 5, Summer, who came up with a beautiful steal. Was resulted in the foul down at the other end, and he gets both free throws to make it 60-58. Denzel inbounds to McNeil. Cardinals will bring it down by 2. They got all the way back and took a very short lead, but now it's back. They trail by 2. They've trailed by many as double digits. Cardinals were down by double digits, but have battled back in this one. Here's Charles, top the key, goes to McNeil. Now in the corner to Chumba. Now they get it to Denzel. Denzel back out McNeil. Swings it left. Here's Chumba for the three. Can't get it to go. And the rebound goes to number 21, Bingman of the Cougars. And Cardinals had a shot at it there. Couldn't get it gone. Now the ball stolen away by Nate Chumba. Fitzpatrick also went on that one. And the Cardinals get it back. And now we got a whistle. And we got a shot clock problem. The shot clock went out on the hoop over on the left side, so they're going to have an official timeout here. Shot clock is out, and we got to figure out what happened. Shot clock is malfunctioned on the left side, so we have to stop play for a minute. I think one of the cords came unplugged over there, and we'll have somebody on the equipment staff check that with 6:25 to go in the contest. That slows down the Cardinals, though, after they had just got that steal by Fitzpatrick and Denzel. But they're trying to get the shot clock back on. I don't know what happened. They'll have to reset. Something is not right. All of a sudden the shot clock is malfunctioned here on the left side. So we are going to have to stop the game at the moment now and try to get it working. Can't play without that. So all of a sudden with 6:25 left in the game, something happened. And they're checking all the connections here to make sure they can figure out what happened. Yeah, not sure what's happened. But this is going to stop play for a little bit of time. This is unfortunate. Unfortunate that we have to stop play. And they're going to wait for a few minutes and see what they can do. But right now we're stopped here at Johnson Gym. Trying to get it back on. Something happened. What happened, do you think?
You want to split?
That wasn't good.
I bet something.
All right. They're all right over here. We're all right over here at the announcing booth, but the problem we've got right now is the shot clock is malfunctioned on the left side, so we had to stop play here with the Cardinals down 60 to 58. It's the Cougars 60 and the Cardinals 58 here from Johnson Gym, and we are going to have to continue to work on the equipment problem at the moment. They are going to see what happened. I think a ball on that one shot hit the top part and may have loosened something up there. We'll see. They're taking the basket down now on the left side, and they're going to look it over. So don't go away. We're in a stoppage of play here with 6:25 left of the contest. A 2-point ball game, and we'll see what happens here. We're trying to get the shot clock to work over on the left side. And this has never happened before. This is a new territory here. I'm not sure what's going on. What could be the problem? Try a different cord? I don't know. They're trying everything right now, it looks like. Well, bad luck right now as the shot clock not functioning correctly over there. Not really sure how long this is going to take. It definitely does not help things. The Cardinals and the Cougars in a tight ball game here, 60 to 58, and you definitely can't go anywhere without the shot clock working. Not really sure why the shot clock went out, but we still have not been able to get it back on yet. And we've had about a couple of minutes now where they've been working on it. They were trying a new cord. They're trying. Not really sure what's going on. It could be that they blew a circuit over there, and they're trying to set up an extension cord now to see if they can't. So the whole game stopped here for a moment. We'll see if we can get this going again. This big delay could cause a big change in the complexion of the game. You never know. Sometimes these kind of delays can really cause some changes that have to do with momentum one way or another. Still have not gotten it to work. We don't know what's going on. But the shot clock has basically died here with on the left side. So trying to figure out what the problem might be, but they have had no success yet trying to get this thing back on. It's very unfortunate. Everything working fine until all of a sudden the shot clock on the left side went out. So we'll be back. Let's hold on for a minute. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on AUSA.
No, none of those.
No, it's good. There's a little light on it. There's a light.
But it has to be plugged to let the light on.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, folks, this has been unusual. They can't seem to be able to get the shot clock to work. Shot clock is malfunctioned, and now both shot clocks are out right now. Trying hard to get something going, but we may have to go with it's going to be difficult to play the rest of this game without the shot clocks. Well, we're still holding here. Don't go away. We're still trying to finish this last 6:25 of the ball game here. Well, after a long delay there, unfortunately, we still have not figured out what's wrong with the shot clock on the left side, which is the shot clock the Cardinals work off of. So, and we got another whistle. Cardinal ball on the side here. Denzel with the ball will inbound after this long delay. Cardinals down by 2, and we are running with only one shot clock right now as Coach Wooldridge tries to call and get help, and it's a very unfortunate circumstance. Danielle Denzel inbounding now to McNeil out of the delay, and then over to Fitzpatrick. Now here's Chumba for 3, can't get it to go. Rebound by the Cougars, no ball loose. Picked up by stolen away by Denzel as Cougars tried to save it. They get it to Chumba for the bucket. Tied at 60. And 5:58 to go in the contest. Cougars with the ball now. And trying to work a shot in this 60-60 tie. Summer with the ball. Was to the right. Summer on the right baseline. Gets cut off by Chumba. 10 on the shot clock. Inside. Now the ball gets away. And the loose ball picked up by Josiah Charles of the Cardinals. Charles, inside pass from Chumba. Chumba now over to Danielle Denzel. Back outside to Chumba. Chumba with the ball. Swings it left to McNeil. Inside Fitzpatrick. Back out Chumba. Chumba losing the ball. Picked up by Fitzpatrick. Inside the lane. Blocked. And we got a whistle. We got a whistle underneath the hoop, and it's going to be Cougar ball on the jump ball. So Cougars win the jump there. Possession arrow goes back to the Cardinals. A 60-60 tie here with 5 minutes to go in the game. And very unusual development with that shot clock. It really lost a lot of the steam from the crowd. Everybody kind of flat right now. There's a shot no good on the left side by number 14, Carson. Out of bounds. Cardinal ball. Danielle Denzel will inbound for the Cardinals with 4:52 remaining in the game. Denzel brings it down over to McNeil, back over to Charles. Charles on the right side. Charles now with the ball. Looking for some help. 4.5 minutes to go in a 60-60 tie. Here's Danielle Denzel. Denzel inside to Fitzpatrick, over to Charles, who can't get it to go. Tip in Fitzpatrick. He can't get it to go. Ball tipped out to Chumba. Chumba now over to McNeil. Cardinals get a new shot clock. Chumba with the ball. McNeil over to Denzel. Daniel Denzel making a move to the hoop, misses the shot. And Summer with the ball. Summer to the right side. There you go. Shot up, no good. Missed by 14 Carson, and rebound in the corner by Chumba. Gets it to Fitzpatrick. We're still tied at 60. Nobody doing much scoring after that long delay. Cardinals scored a bucket right away, but after that it's just kind of gone flat for both teams. 60-60 tie here with 3:50 to go. Back out McNeil for the shot. Okay. Justice McNeil for three to make it 63-60. 63-60. Back the other way come the Cougars now with 3:35 left. Back to the white. It's Engelman with the ball in the lane. Engelman driving, shooting, missing, battle. Over to Fitzpatrick on the miss. Cardinals on a 2-on-2 break. Fitzpatrick with the dunk. And it's a 5-point Cardinal lead here, and a timeout by the Cougars. 65-60 Cardinal lead on the dunk by Fitzpatrick. And that got the crowd back going. 3:16 to go in the game, and the Cardinals, since the delay, have outscored their opponent 7 straight points. It was 60-58 when we went into that delay, and now the Cardinals score 7 straight to go up 65-60, and oh boy, I tell you, unfortunately, you never know how things are going to go after you have a delay like that, and still that left shot clock is not working. So we're at a timeout here with the Cougars calling timeout after the dunk by Fitzpatrick. 65-60. So far, we've had one Cardinal victory tonight, and this game kind of coming down to the wire. It's not over yet. Can't figure out what went wrong with the shot clock, and so far there is no answer. But the next home game is November 30. Hopefully that'll be fixed by then. I'm sure that'll be a priority, an obvious priority. It was very disappointing that happened. Not much you can do about it. Here come the Cardinals out of the timeout. Here come the Cougars out of the timeout. We got 3 minutes and 16 seconds left. Cardinals up by 5, and Cougars with the ball. Number 21 to inbound, that's Bingman. Gets it to Summer, who brings it up. See what the Cougars can do out of the timeout. Cougars with the ball. Looking for help. They get it to the left side now to Engelman. Oh, cross-court pass stolen by Chumba. Chumba with the ball on the steal, gets it to McNeil. Cardinals with the ball and a 5-point lead right now. Chumba inside to Danielle Denzel. Denzel now looking for help. Gets it back out to McNeil. McNeil to the right side to Charles. 2:45 in the contest remaining. Out to Justice McNeil. Yo! 2 3-pointers by Justice McNeil lately after that delay. He's found an answer all of a sudden. And the Cardinals have an 8-point lead, 68-60. They've scored 9. The Cardinals have scored 10 straight points. But now a foul on the Cardinals. Foul on the Cardinals. Let's see. Then they'll send the Cougars to the free throw line. Number 23, Brown Johnson. And the foul's on number 25. Yeah, trials on number 25 of the Cardinals. That's Joshua Fitzpatrick. Free throw good by the Cougars, and that breaks the 10-0 run by the Cardinals. 68-61 now. Cardinals lead with 2:27 left. Interesting game after a long delay, after the left shot clock failed, and they had to try to do what they could without it now. Hopefully, here's another free throw good by Brown Johnson. Fitzpatrick, the inbound for the Cardinals, over to Charles. Full court press put on by the Cougars over to McNeil, who is starting to gain his legs here. And now we got a foul called on number 14 of the Cougars, Carson, with the elbow. They're now, and that's a still the Cardinals are not in the bonus, so they will not shoot here. That is the 6th team foul on the Cougars, so it's not in the bonus yet. Denzel inbound to McNeil. McNeil with the ball. Trying to drive, double teamed. All of a sudden, McNeil has the ball stolen. The ball goes out of bounds off of the, well, let's see. Who's the ball going to be here? Battle between McNeil and number 5, Summer. And it looks like it's going to be Cardinal ball at half court. Denzel will inbound with 2:14 to go. And Denzel with the inbound to McNeil. McNeil now double teamed. The ball is knocked away by the Cougars. Out of bounds off of Summer. Shot clock is running down on the Cardinals. I'm not sure how much time they have on the shot clock here. The 15 on the shot clock for the Cardinals. Oh, and all of a sudden, a good steal by the Cougars. They bring it down to 14. Carson, three-pointer in the corner, no good. Battle for the rebound goes to Josiah Charles of the Cardinals after the miss by the Cougars. With 1:57 to go, the Cardinals with a 6-point lead here. Cougars have up their defense here a little. They're putting on a little more intensity into it. Here's Charles, dumps it back, almost knocked away. Fitzpatrick saves it. Ball stolen by the Cougars. A little careless pass there. Brown Johnson with the steal, dumps it back to number 14, Carson, who misses the 3. Charles gets the rebound and calls timeout, and Charles is shaken up, and he got hit in the face there, or something happened to him. I don't know. Charles shaken up, called timeout. And he is bleeding again, so I think that opened up that cut. He got hit. He's bleeding again. I don't got to call timeout. Charles is going to have to come out of the ball game. So after last game when he got nipped in the face a little bit, he had the stitches in the chin, and now he has got problems again, and he'll have to come out of the ball game. He will not be able to finish this game, and the Cardinals will have to replace Josiah Charles. He ended up with a nick in the head and ended up with a little bleeding, and that's going to, you got a little blood on the ball? Oh, we need another ball then. Got to get another game ball. Yep. Is there blood on the floor? Yeah. Is there blood on the floor too? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to stop the play again of this game because of an injury to Josiah Charles. And, a lot of delays here in the last part of this game. And now an injury timeout. Charles will have to leave the ball game and probably will not be back. You got to get that bleeding under control before. And they got to get another ball. So we're going to need a cleanup and another basketball. A lot of delays here in the second half. One from a shot clock problem. We're running both teams on one shot clock right now, and then that's how we're handling it. And now we've got a need for a basketball. And got to replace the ball. They're cleaning off the basketball, which is what they can do. Charles is up already and may be able to come back in. And he is a wounded warrior right now. He is taking some hits for the team. He got a patch above the right eye now, so he's got that to go with the one on his chin, and you got to give it to him. He is already back on the bench after getting some, but he's probably, I don't know, they got to get the bleeding stopped. They got that stopped. So he might be able to come in yet with only 1:32 remaining, though. Here's McNeil on the inbound. McNeil has the ball stolen, and a shot no good. And now we got to have a jump ball after the miss by Summer, and out of that timeout, Cardinals inbounded, but McNeil had the ball stolen. from him, and now we got a jump ball between. It ended up being a jump ball, and now we got more stuff on the floor. But after that jump ball, we need another cleanup as both those players went down, and I don't know if it's blood or perspiration underneath the Cardinals, underneath the Cougars hoop. So timeout on the court with 1:10 remaining in the game. Cardinals still with a 6-point lead, 68-62. So game taking a little longer to get over with, and a lot of delays for various reasons. They got another need to clean up the floor. Most of those players went down for that jump ball, and they got all kinds of liquid perspiration on the floor underneath the Cougars hoop. So blood, perspiration, shot clock problems, all a factor here. These second half problems have caused this game to have a different complexion here. Cardinals had the early lead, then the Cougars came back, took the halftime lead. Then it was seesaw battle in the second half here, and the Cougars had the lead for the first part of the second half. But then here in this last 7 or 8 minutes or so, the Cardinals have engineered a comeback, and they're holding on to a 6-point lead right now. But we're a long ways from being over here. Got a minute or something left here, so still not over yet, and still no way you want to take anything for granted right now. 1:22 remaining in the contest. And the Cardinals on defense here. Cougar ball, inbounding number 5, Summer. Looking for a inbound. Oh, gets it to Engelman for 3, no good. And Charles the rebound for the Cardinals. So the Cardinals have the ball and a 6-point lead. Charles now dumps it to Chumba. Oh, ball knocked around. Fitzpatrick gets the loose ball. Oh my goodness. Well, it's just a lucky break because that loose ball went right into the hands of Joshua Fitzpatrick, who then went in for the layup and got fouled. 3-point play now for the Cardinals, who have an 8-point lead, 70-62 with 1:09 to go. And everything kind of bouncing the way of the Cardinals at the moment. But the unfortunate thing is that all those different kinds of delays really change things. Now Fitzpatrick at the line. And coming in number 14, Carson. So he'll shoot. Fitzpatrick will shoot for the 3-point play, and Carson into the game for the Cougars. Now they're also bringing in Coomer. They're bringing all their 3-point shooters in. The Cougars are in their effort to try to get something going. Into the ball game also number 0, Wiscombe. Aiden Wiscombe. 1:09 remaining. 70-62, 1:09 left. Fitzpatrick at the line. And can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Chumba over to Daniel Denzel, and he is fouled. So he'll go to the line. Both teams in the bonus. And the ball bouncing the Cardinals' way at the moment. Lucky breaks on the last couple of possessions. One, Fitzpatrick getting a loose ball right into his hands. It was like a gift from somewhere he didn't even know it was coming from, and he was able to get the layup and then the 3-point play. Missed the free throw, and now Chumba over to Denzel, who gets fouled. He misses the free throw, so the Cardinals lose a golden opportunity there. 1 minute to go, and it's an 8-point game. Oh, a 3-point effort, no good on the left side. Charles the rebound. Charles now, and he is fouled on the play by number 5, Summer, and he'll go to the line. After the 3-point miss on the left side by the Cougars, Charles went flying in the air, and he's not scared to do what he has to do, even though he's got a couple of nicks on his face to show for it. 54 seconds left of the contest. And Josiah Charles at the line for the Cardinals, who lead by 8. Next home games for the Cardinals, men's and women's team, is on November 30. So enjoy your Thanksgiving. And tune in on November 30 in the evening. And you'll see the Cardinals at 6:30 and 8:30 at night on that evening for Cardinal basketball. Josiah Charles hits the free throw, 71-62 Cardinals. They trailed by double figures in the first part of this second half and trailed by 6 at the half, but have battled back. And they get both free throws from Charles to make a 10-point game out of it, 72-62. I tell you, usually you don't see 2 comeback wins in a row, and you're going to see it tonight. Here's Charles with the ball now for the Cardinals over to McNeil. 40 seconds to go, and the ball knocked out of bounds by the Cougars. Oh, out of bounds off of McNeil. Good defense by number 5, Summer of the Cougars. You got 39.9 on the clock and a 10-point game at the moment. Cardinals moments away from getting the win if they can hold on to this 10-point lead with 39.9 remaining. In a weird game, a game that saw a back-and-forth battle in the first half. The Cougars go on a run and do well at the end of the first half and take a halftime lead. They extended their lead in the first part of the second half, but the Cardinals come back in the second part of the second half. In between that, all kinds of delays that really kind of had an effect on the momentum. But the Cardinals now going in a 4 corners type thing here and holding the ball. 15 seconds left, and the Cardinals, I think, are going to pull this out. Here's Charles with a layup. Inside as the shot clock was expiring. 74-62, Cardinals by 12. Shot clock is off, 5 seconds to go. Cardinals are going to win it. And the men's and women's teams come up with W's tonight. You got to fear the claw. Andrews University Cardinals 74 and the University of Cincinnati-Clermont 62. That's the final. And we are tuning in next time on November 30. The Cardinals teams will play. And a big second half by Danielle Denzel helps the Cardinals to a win. So thank you for tuning in to AUSA tonight and seeing Cardinal basketball. Have a good night. And those that are here, drive safely. The Cardinals win it 74-62. You got to fear the claw. Good night for the Cardinals ladies and men's teams as they get W's and continue their winning ways. That's it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in on the Cardinals on the AUSA Cardinals online streaming network. Tune in November 30 for the next game. So long.